Nagaland Darts Association can be organized Kurigina Nagaland Darts Championship 2026 so yesterday August 21 Brakila Shurugina Aji August 22 day yede Hotel Saramati diba closing ceremony lolese. Aji laga closing ceremony de special guest ase Rupin Sharma IPS Director General of Police Government of Nagaland. Ibi amikhan joigina closing ceremony laga upor de khatek taba sai sabo.
Welcome to the grand finale of the Nagaland Darts Championship 2026. I, on behalf of the Nagaland Darts Association, would like to welcome each and every one of you to the grand finale once again. Before I brief about yesterday's and today's grand finale, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our dear Shri Rupin Sharma, Sir, IPS, Director General of Police, Government of Nagaland, and his subordinate. Brilliant actors in our midst. I hope they're still around. The Dreams Unlimited were around. Give them a huge round of applause for them. And to the press fraternity, thank you so much for coming and being part of this wonderful occasion. So, without further ado, we would go straight to the grand finale matches, Nagaland Darts Championship 2026. First, I would like to call upon the first finalists of the Open Singles Nagaland Darts Championship 2026, Mr. Imli Wabang Imsong. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. He's a first-timer and he has come a long way, and I hope, and we all hope, that he can be a champion as well. So the finalist, Mr. Kikrunizo Zatsu. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Well, now I would like to give time to the voice to take it over for the match, grand finale. Next we have is that don't frame it at your... ladies and gentlemen, champion!
I had sort of forgotten this sport. I used to fire a few darts when I was a kid, maybe in class 7 or 8. But it was not in this organized form. But still you used to fire some darts at some boards and think that bullseye is the game. It was only about 2 years ago that I learnt about there being a passion for the sport in Nagaland when someone met me, came over to our residence in Kohima and he mentioned that he had become a champion. I said, oh, this is also a sport which is having champions. I never knew. I just thought that this is just for fun. You fire a few darts, that's it. But yeah, I'm actually very happy. So last Friday, if I remember, or Thursday, when the president and the other office bearers had come to formally sort of invite me for this for this event today, it is there that I learned that it's a growing sport in Nagaland, and I'm happy to note that this has grown. In fact, when we were discussing the other day, on I think Thursday or Friday at my residence, so they were saying that most of the darters or dart players are from Kohima. So this time Simon has hijacked this event to Dimapur, and they were saying that we don't know how many people will go there, but I'm told that this year the participation is better than last year. So congratulations to everybody who has participated in this event today. My childhood experience would tell me that it is not a very costly sport. So it's still not a very costly sport, but it is not not an easy game to play in the sense that in the sense that the darts itself cost a bit of money, say anything between 3,000 rupees to whatever 10,000 rupees the tungsten darts. The ones that we used to play was like 10 rupees and you just put it or something. So it's not an easy sport to play. And I don't know if you don't have the passion, whether you will have the time and the energy and the money to travel from other places in the state to come to Dimapur or Kohima to participate in this event at the state level. So I'm sure you must be, the president and the office bearers must be doing their bit to spread the sport throughout the state. I don't even know what are the efforts being undertaken, but I hope and I wish that there are probably some district level competitions being held. If not, maybe you can think of that, because from there you will get a larger pool. If you have say 40 people participating in this event, I would presume that you will have about say 200 odd members in the state. Not too many members you will have, so it becomes like financially untenable to sustain a sport. Early morning today morning I was in the Patkai Christian College for the freshers meet. I thought of saying this there, but I just forgot to mention this. It just skipped my mind. You know, when you look at an event which is as big as a freshers event in a college, so I've attended quite a few of them in Patkai Christian College, so there were around say 500 odd students participating. So to make logistics arrangements, food, and all other arrangements, including arrangements for the event, it takes energy, it takes money. And when I saw the banner on the stage, I was like very happy that there are people who are coming up with sponsorships. Okay, but those sponsorships, actually would want to really thank those people who are coming up with those sponsorships, because they are not big businessmen or business houses in Nagaland. They're like entrepreneurs running a restaurant or something who is doing it. It's not like a KFC or a McDonald's or a Pizza Hut or a Domino's who are doing it, or say Toyota or Maruti are doing it. So it's a sad thing that we are not getting sponsorship for sports in Nagaland, and some sports like darts and all cannot survive without sponsorships. Okay, with about say 200 odd members or say 300 odd members, you will not have enough resources to spread the resources. There's a gentleman again who keeps coming to me every 2-3 months. He may be very unhappy with me. He's coming to me with a proposal to encourage a sport which is probably one of the cheapest sports in the world. The only thing you probably require is an investment of about 200-250 rupees once, which is chess. Just need a chessboard and this thing, he's been coming and telling me, sir, please introduce this in Nagaland Police. Yes, it's a good thing to do, but I haven't done any study on whether we can do it in Nagaland Police. But I was encouraged recently by the fact that one of the younger IPS officers who has come to Nagaland, Mr. Akash Sinha, he has an yellow rating of about 1900 something, which is very good rating. Okay, so I was just telling him, I said, why don't you tutor some of the younger generation people to make within Nagaland, rather than try to make everybody an NPS officer or an IAS officer. Spend time and achieve nothing. Here you can just spend 250 rupees and try to achieve something better. So I was telling him, I said, why don't you try to do this? So he said, sir, I will try to do it. So when there is no sponsorship, the sport will not grow. And when there is sponsorship, the sport will grow. I just wish that the law and order situation and the economic situation in Nagaland improves further. It improves, it becomes better. Everybody who is responsible, either for making it bad or for not allowing it to become better, I think they should realize that we need to gain much more if the economic situation is better. If there is well-being in the society, there is more money being circulated in the society, all sports and all sportsmen will grow. I think a couple of youngsters from Nagaland have been chosen for the IPL. Okay, so I don't remember, but I think there's a 16, 17-year-old boy who's a spinner, I think. So I always say this, that in Nagaland, sad to say this, but in Nagaland, we don't have the right role models for the younger generation. There is a limit to what a group of individuals can do financially. I'm not trying to discourage you, but I just hope that in the future, some of the business houses of Nagaland, some of the bigger businessmen, they come up for sponsorship. If they come up for sponsorship, the Nagaland Darts Association can maybe think of spreading the sport around in districts and then having a state level thing where there will be more participation. I wish that at least in darts, Nagaland produces a champion, a national champion, and probably an international champion for the country. Yes, it is a bit expensive, but it is not a very expensive sport also. So with a little bit of sponsorship, things can happen. It's not also, it is, although Simon was telling me that in Nagaland the crowd is small, here the crowd is small, he said in Europe and in London and other places, he said people are like shouting at every dart which is fired. It's not the case here because it's not caught on. Okay, so we would love to have a scenario where in Nagaland, say 5 years, 2 years, 3 years down the line, there is much more exuberance about the sport than currently it exists. Thank you for inviting me today. Congratulations to the winners. Keep on the good work, keep on the practice. Let's see it. The older ones are taking a back seat for the younger generation to keep coming in. I hope that you will keep doing better and improve in future. All the best to the winners, all the best to the runner-ups. Thank you very much and have a good time ahead. Thank you.
viewers apni kan already closing ceremony of the Nagaland Darts Championship 2026 laga opor apni kan dikhi luise yade aji laga special guest closing ceremony laga special guest DGP Rupin Sharma brabi duijuntu Nagaland Darts Association kan bra enaga sport introduce kurigina khiligina jaise ta appreciate kurise to every of the members enaga kurigina ta ekta janibuli dia do sports in the field of sports or sponsorship na thagi shigulo do age jawole na para ho jai aru enaga kurigina dia sagina jishigulo do ami khan in various field sports laga alag alag field even cricket khulibi dia manukhan bai dia do sport noigina as a profession lui lui asiguna bi janibuli disha ro ta ekta mention kora do ami khan Nagaland de role model society de role model bhal na thaka laga opor bi ta mention kurigina ase further holibi ta laga department de police department de holibi ta laga officers khan lo de tai discuss khan bi kurigina itu Nagaland Darts Association lo de Nagaland police khan collab kurigina bi age lui jabole lagi bhavna ekta thaka tai aji closing ceremony de kurigina ase viewers khan ki janai dibo that it 2-day championship de open single aro yade draw doubles aro rookie khan khilishe naga kuna open singles te winner do imli wapang imson runner up to kikronizo satsu aro tade runner up to kikronizo zatsu thagishe naga kurina yede draw doubles de ase kushugule do ke Crystal Penyu aro imli wapang imson runner up to Joshua Semu aro KL Meren thagishuguna bi janibuli diase yade aro rookie laga saishugule do winner do Kevin Rutsa runner up hushugule do Teja Kriso innocent keho khan ba chidishuguna bi janibuli dese aji laga itu closing ceremony de today event the Nagaland Darts Association khan ba organize kurigina aji event hulibi bhalba successfully complete hui shegona bi janibole diase jagane mani for more news and updates keep watching Global Window. This is Chanbini with my cameraman Unknown reporting from Hotel Saramati Dimapur.